whenever I tell this story, Sam, it's often misunderstood, and I don't really understand it, but let me try it on you to see what you think. Some time ago, there was a guy who came to London. He was pretty well homeless, and he was in a rave, and a Christian group were in there kind of giving out tracts and I don't know what else, and he became a Christian. And he came to Cardiff some years ago selling Big Issue, living in a van with his dog. And one day he's on the street, and a young woman gets speaking to him, and they get chatting, and they eventually fall in love. And they get married, and they're in a local church, and by now he's still kind of selling Big Issue. And his pastor rang me. I was in care of the family, and he said, we got this young guy. Do you think you could find him a job? I said, well, what could he do? Could he enter data into a computer? So he said, yeah, I'm sure he could. And so he came, and I gave him a job entering data into a computer. When he'd been with us for 6 weeks, we discovered this guy's a genius. He's got a very good degree from London School of Economics. He was involved in South Africa in some of the negotiations between Mandela and the government. And and I needed an academic researcher. So I got him into the office, and I said, you know what I could do with an academic researcher? Would you become that? Wow, Robbie said, to get a job entering data into a computer was great, but to be your researcher, he said, would you let me pray about it for a week? I was a bit put out, to be honest. I thought it was such a great offer. I said, sure, pray about it for a week. And he went away, and he came back, and I said, well, what did God say? He said, well, I said to God, should I be a computer operator or Rob's researcher? I said, well, what did God say to you? He said, you know what, Jack? Either's fine with me. You choose. And it just seemed an incredibly liberating thing. That heaven actually wasn't holding its breath. I get people saying to me, should I? And of course there's a call, and I understand that. But sometimes, if we do with all our heart what is in front of us, even if we make a mistake, it's not impossible that God in his graciousness will lead us on.